Jason, seems like we are coming off from these past few cold days, warming up quite a bit this weekend, but all the talk you and I have had today is that we have something a little bigger on our way right here.
Yeah, so we're going to get the warm air out ahead of the storm. Unlike the last storm where most of us got snow, instead most of us get rain for this one. So high wind warnings are up out ahead of the storm as it comes our way, and that's going to be Hancock, Washington. Those two counties have the greatest threat for those high winds, 60-mile-an-hour plus, and power outages there. High wind watches are up because the National Weather Service hasn't decided yet on where the warnings and advisories are going to be. But still, up in the county, all the way down Casco Bay, the southern coast, there is a threat for high wind there. Flood watches are up everywhere except for really just the northern portion of the county and up in the Boundary Plateau. Everyone gets the rain for the most part except the high peaks to start off. Rain, wind, and snow late Sunday to Monday. Heavy rain for most. More wet than white. Highest wind at the coast for the most part, and some mountain snow. It's going to lead to our power outage threat is going to be the wind and not the snow on the limbs like last time that happened up in the Oxford Hills. Now, here's Sunday night at 9 if you're headed out or coming back late. The yellows, heavy rain, not looking at like, downpours in the way of thunderstorms, but definitely you got to watch out here. Southeast facing slopes of the foothills and the western mountains where you're going to have a lot of rain being wrung out and just squeezed out. And then here, more yellows and reds start to come in Monday morning early. And while you're sleeping, you're going to hear this. I mean, it is torrential downpours. 6 o'clock in the morning, waking up to go to work or school, that's going to be a problem. Now, it's 50, 45, 40 degrees, so it's not going to be icy. But by 6 o'clock in the morning, it is still raining heavily all the way up 95. I mean, the Turnpike, and then heading up north of Bangor up to 95 and towards Caribou, Holton. Now, by 8 o'clock in the morning, notice the dry air is coming into New Hampshire. So things are drying out, but it's still raining heavily at 11 o'clock in the morning up in Millinock, Caribou, Calais, Bar Harbor, and then it's over. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, some snow on the backside, and it's done. The wind, 37, 40, 31 Sunday night here along the immediate coastline. So this is going to be from Wiscasset all the way to Cowes. Look at that drop off here. That's because the cold front is going to limit the wind that gets transported down to the ground. Think about like low-flying planes, big-time wind gusts. Well, you've got a low-flying plane there in Rockland, but over in Waterville, not even close, 9 miles an hour. I mean, it's a very sharp cutoff. And then as we get into Monday afternoon, the wind picks back up again because of the downsloping wind behind the front. Rainfall is going to be just incredible here. I mean, Kennebec River Valley, Capital Region, Lewis and Auburn, Casco Bay, 3 to 4 inches of rain on top of rapid snowmelt is going to cause problems in streams, creeks. Rivers are going to rise too with the runoff Monday night. And you obviously have a little snow here up in the Boundary Plateau in the western mountains. Snow, not the headline with this one by any stretch of the imagination. Power outages, certainly going to be a threat, low to moderate, and that's mostly for down east with that rain of 2 to 4 inches. Not expecting a lot of lightning out of this. Seas at 2 to 4 feet, that's going to go up dramatically Sunday night into Monday up to about 10, 15, 20 feet. Storm warning is up. Water temp 46, to hold on to that. The wind is also going to jump. The gusts are at 30. That's going to go a lot higher. So it's later in the day, rain, wind Sunday. And then as we get into your Monday, 48 to 53. And that's going to end very quickly west to east. So in Portland, it's over before lunch. But in Bangor, it's still happening around like later part of the lunch hour. It's ending. Tuesday, the sun's out. It's over. And then Wednesday, it's a bit chilly. Thursday, even chillier. 28, and then we jump back up to 40. Now, along the coastline, it is a different story. That's where the wind's going to be greatest for a threat, but you still have time to get things like the holiday decorations, like Santa and the reindeer in either, I would say probably not tonight, it's pitch black out, but maybe tomorrow morning if you want to quickly, or in middle of the day tomorrow, start pulling the stuff in so that doesn't end up in the neighbor's yard with the wind coming at the coast.
Definitely. So we've got a few hours to prepare tomorrow before this big storm comes our way. Some critical information to keep track of. Thank you, Jason.
Yes, sir.